a lot to replace them anyway, okay? So with the intensive running, we would run 100. So these are more like sets now. So each run 100, walk 100 on the extensive is one set. So you might do 20 sets, okay? But with these, this whole section is one set, and we'll do 3 to 6 sets generally of this kind of running. So you run 100, again you're still at that pace, okay? You'd walk 50, run 100, walk 50, run 100, walk 100. So we have a double walk at the end. So basically you're going from 0 to 100 in 18 to 20 seconds, walk back to 50, 0 to 50, 50 to 0 and back again, that's your second 100. Then you'd walk up to 100 and then you'd run all the way back for your last one. Then you'd walk a full 100 as recovery. One set done, back to the start, run 100 again. Okay, depending on your level, if you're moving from here to here, 3 to 5 sets, do it by feel. It depends on what else you're putting it with. I would put this sometimes at the end of training sessions, so I find teams after a good hour 15-ish of a normal standard hurling or football session, they tend to have enough at 3 sets. It depends on many things, but you know, you're really 3 to 4 sets, they will be getting enough out of it. Again, it's quite safe and it's a great way of topping up general fitness at the end of a session. If you really want to prioritize skill or tactical work, you need to do it at the start of the session. And this is a good way to block the fitness in at the end of training sessions in a pretty safe environment. So that's one version. Next one then, we're just lengthening, making things a little bit harder. That's 300 meters per set, okay? So you can watch and build up your volume of meters ran, okay, over the weeks. So if we did 3 sets, that's 900 meters running, okay? The level 2, I've put levels on them just for my own ease of programming them on the app, basically. So run 100, walk a 50, run 200, okay? Now you would give yourself a couple of seconds longer than double that, so you'd be looking at 42 to 44 seconds because we have a change of direction. But not that great a difference either. Run 100, walk 50, run 200, walk 50, run 100, and then a double walk again, okay? That's a 400 set. So that's 400 meters ran there. And again, you can go any way you want with these. Probably the longest I would have is 600 meters per set. So you'd run 100, walk 50, run 200, walk 50, run another 200, walk 50, run 100. You might walk 200 after that, okay? We don't want our heart rate going way up over 170 kind of range, that it's very high and not coming down fast enough. One critical point that I actually missed out on saying at the start, which is really critical, is that every run is the same. So that you're keeping that, you're not accelerating at an incredible pace, that the first 50 is done in say 7 seconds and then you're trotting the rest. We want it steady, or you know, there is an acceleration element obviously, but we want to be making it 9-10 seconds here and finishing at the 18 up here, okay? If you're losing that quality of technique and pacing, you may be just fatigued, so it might be time to knock it on the head, okay? It's that straightforward. Level 3, sorry, I've gone through level 3. Level 4 then, we're going to add a little bit more kind of neuromuscular adaptations in it and challenges. Just a small little change, but it does have a big effect, and it's a nice bridge from this kind of straight line running to getting ready for maybe more intensive, say coming up to league or championship or whatever the case may be, or running into the season. You would have 3 different types of sets, and again you can play around with these an awful lot, but the first set is 60 meters with a 10 meter shuttle. So what that means is we would have a cone 5 meters out here, and one here at 60, and another one 5 meters out here, and let's say 60 here going the other way, right? So we're going to go in and out quickly in a shuttle, out 5, back in, so that's going to be 10 meters, and we're going to run out to our 60, okay? Then we're just going to walk the rest to here, and all of this is running on a 60-second or every minute on the minute, okay? So we start at 0, we get to here probably in 12 to 15 seconds if we're using this kind of system again. And the way you work it out is that's about 70 meters. Obviously you have a change direction or two, I'd allow a second or two for that. But 60% of that is going to give us, 12, 13, 14 seconds. You walk to the end, you wait for your beep or whatever you use in your watch to click at 60 seconds again, shuttle in and out, up to this 60. Walk up, and so on. Tend to do that in sets of 6 to 10, right? So let's say 8 reps for this. And then you take 2 to 3 minutes off. Then we'd slightly change it. So we would shorten the shuttle. It's a really short shuttle now to maybe 2.5 meters out and back, so 5 meters in total. But we would make the tempo part of the run 80 meters, okay? Same going this way. And basically what's happening then, in and out here, run all the way to 80, walk the rest. 60 seconds up again, or shuttle in and out, run your tempo to here, walk it in, okay? Waiting at the end for the 60-second clock to come around again, 8 reps of that. Then I would tend to finish with just a 100 straight line run. Again, we're back to now 18 to 20 seconds, every minute on the minute. And I would generally do that till you're fatigued, whether that's just mental fatigue or the pace has dropped or you feel your technique has really dropped, okay? That would be a reason to stop that. So you might get 6, 8, 10, even 12 reps. But think about that 16 reps, another 8 is 24. You're well up. If you're a Gaelic footballer, you're doing intensive tempos, well above where you would have started here on the extensive ones, which are slightly easier, at your 20 mark. So just be wary of that, but it's a sign that you're making progress, of course. The multi-directional one then is the last version.